What's going on? Finally getting back with some videos. Getting off my lazy bum again. Get some videos up. Been a long time since I've done anything with the, as far as installing any parts on the CRF300. And I said in one of the videos I would probably never put wide foot pegs on. Well, I went ahead and got the DRC wide foot pegs. These were 50 bucks. I'll hold up this part number here. These pegs do fit some other machines, so hopefully you can see that there and pause it if you want to get the part number. These are, right here's what they look like. Your stock pegs are 1 inch, they're 1 3/4 of an inch wide. These are 2 inches wide. And of course, they got beefier teeth on them, and you have the center section here that have 3 teeth on it also. And they are a little more sturdy, but definitely be nice with the wider platform. These I was noticing, like I ride standing up off-road like 90% of the time. I was starting to notice, even with a good pair of boots with the shank in the bottom, the steel shank, I was still noticing a little bit of fatigue with these foot pegs, so I'm gonna go this 1/4 inch wider, just like, this is basically the same size I have on all the other bikes, and I never have any fatigue like that, so we're gonna go ahead and throw these bad boys on. Grab the camera here, show you what we're dealing with. Come on. All right. Here, first I'll put this, I have the other side on already. There you can kind of see what the difference is. Right there. Now, what you have is, you have a cotter pin right here, which you have to bend and straighten out. Pop it out of the hole. You have a washer here that's going to fall off. Then you just got to push your pin up out of your foot peg. Now be careful, you have a spring here. This little end of the spring pops in a hole in the frame, and it has a little, the back end of the spring has a little J hook here that goes up over your peg. So just remember that orientation so that you can see that when you put it back on. I'm going to go ahead and get some tools and pop this one off. All right, let's do it. Try to do this without getting my head in the way too much. Try to straighten that up. So there you can see, what the? I had something on the screen there, sorry about that. Freaking cameras. Okay, washer fell off. Where's the freaking thing at? Washer fell off, and there's the little cotter pin, as I call it. Go ahead and get this pin out of here. There's your pin. Has a hole in it for the cotter pin. And here is the foot peg, and here is the spring that you will put in the new peg. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that spring in the peg like that. You may want to maybe put a little bit of grease on these, just a small amount. You don't want to put too much on, all I do is collect dirt. You got to make sure the little end of the spring goes back in the frame hole here. like so. You son of a... Okay. When you get that started, you gotta press down on this spring. A little bit of force to get it the rest of the way in. Then I gotta look down underneath here, block the camera, get my pin lined up, and there it came through the rest of the way. Now, you might want to put a new cotter pin in. This one here isn't too bad. When I did the other side, the pin actually broke. I'm going to straighten it up a little bit here. Oopsie. Oh, wait. Don't forget your washer. Okay, pins through, spread the ends back around, and you can see there, works good, and they're sitting nice and level to the bike. I know I had put a set of IMS pegs on the CRF300, and when I did those, they tended to droop. When you looked at the bike this way, they drooped way down like this. These actually sit real nice. And well, of course, they are black, not silver, which I don't mind. I like the look of that. That is the right side looking down. And there is the left side looking down. What I want to try to show is when you put these pegs on, from what I can see, when you put these pegs on, your extra 1/4 of an inch of your wider peg is going to be on the front end of the peg. So basically what I'm saying is your distance between your shifter and here is going to be a 1/4 inch less. That's not 100%. I'm just kind of going by what I'm looking at and seeing how this fit in there. So just keep that in mind, that it may not all be there, but you're at least gonna, some of this is gonna probably at least be an 1/8 of an inch closer, but it almost looks like the whole 1/4 inch is closer that way, which I could be wrong, but I'm just kind of making a statement there to show you. And once again, they were the DRC, God dang it. That's the part number, and you see they do fit the CRF's other bikes. So even if you wanted to order something off Amazon or eBay, if you get something basically, I think, to fit any one of these bikes that are on there listed, you should be good to go. And of course, as always, we'll stand back and take a look at the old girl right there in her current state. Next possible thing, definitely before next season, definitely gonna get a tall aftermarket seat, probably from Seat Concepts for that, just so I get a little more space I always feel a little crunched on the CRF300L and this 300. The space between foot peg and where your nuts sit right up there, that is a little bit cramped, so I want to spread that out a little bit and get my nuts up a little bit higher away from the pegs. Like, subscribe, get on your CRF300L, get outside. Thanks for watching.